company is promising a payment of $10,000 one year from now, okay? If they don't default. If they default, you'll get the recovery. So given probabilities on different recovery rates, how would you value this bond? So let me add a sheet. Let's call this 1 year defaultable zero. I can only use 31 characters in sheet names, so I don't want to write too much. So let's enter the face value. Here's my little green background. We're gonna have other inputs. Current risk-free rate. And 5%. I'm sorry, I should look at this thing. This, what I do with my mouse comes here with a delay. It kind of disorients me. Actually, I don't even need to go into promise rates. Let's look at recovery amount. With 90% probability, these guys are not gonna default. But I'm gonna put a little distribution on the recovery amount. Guys are not babies, so don't ignore those things for now. You can get that with a 5% probability. %, 2%. $60 here. Cool. Ideally, you would actually use a probability distribution on the recovery ratio and do a simulation, but this is good enough. Remember, those probabilities need to add up to 1. Right? This is basically the probability distribution of the recovery. So we need to calculate first what is the expected cash. We know we're promised $10,000, but given those probabilities, what do we expect? Well, that's just expected value, which means I'm going to sum product these and their probabilities. That means for each recovery amount, I'm going to multiply that amount with the probability of getting that amount, and I'm going to add those products, hence the sum product. I'm going to kind of make this a little bit general. Again, if we were civilized, oh, if we were civilized, we would write VBA code for that. But let's say we're not that civilized yet. Maybe I'm going to ask you to be civilized in my homework. All right. So given that's expected cash, what is the value under risk-free? Did I lose you, Clayton? I think so. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot to bring my dongle so that I could do regular connection. Welcome to EKE. Now, Clayton can watch it at home. Just gonna switch to laptop. Oh, so I didn't want to be tethered, but there's only so much you can do with remote connectivity when technology doesn't work with you. If I calculated value of this bond, if it was risk-free, 1 plus the risk-free rate. Remember, I'm doing this for 1 year only, just for illustrative points. That's quite right. So if that's my expected cash, what would be the value of this bond on the risk-free rate? Because expected cash means, on average, I expect to get $9,635. Since that's expected, I'm going to go ahead and discount that using the risk-free rate. Let me do that here. PV of expected. I'm gonna make that black and white. Okay. Oh, they're widely different. We can actually calculate the implied rate. I'm going to get $10,000, but I'm gonna pay for that, or I promised to get $10,000, but I'm paying only $91.76 for that, minus one. And things are simple for 1 year rates. When you do multiple, we're gonna make adjustments for that. Maybe just in case. All right.